Hello, magical gangsters. Welcome to a special bonus read for you. It's going to be, I don't know what time I'm going to post this. This could be 1 or 2. Probably the 1 a.m. showing of special bonus read we have here because you guys deserve a bonus, I think. I always feel my people deserve bonuses, okay? And that is why I'm going to bring one for you. We'll get a nice little read here. You know, I'll grant whatever wish you want, okay? But you already asked for that 2 of Cups, and I'm already bringing it, okay? I already got Black Tourmaline. I already hit a demon in the head with one today. There was a demon protester out here earlier. Hit him right in the head. He said he don't want me in the neighborhood no more. He said demon lives matter is what the guy told me. Demon lives matter. And I threw a Black Tourmaline at him. He ran away. Oh, Archangel Michael said, that was funny, he said, that was funny, brother. He said, we chased that guy around. Chased him. We chased him. Guy was chased him right out of here. And we always, of course, open our heart to you because we accept all forms of unconditional love because we love you too. All right, so let's get a little selenation here of these cards and go from here, brother. Let's see what I got. See what we're doing here. All right, so 2 of Swords. So there's a little bit of avoidance here. People are maybe deadlocked. Perhaps there's people weighing their options, seeing what's really going on here. Who knows? 6 of Swords. Perhaps they're leaving this all behind. Who knows? It's at that point where they're resistant, you know, so they're releasing baggage, moving on, okay? That's what they're weighing their options, and that's what they're going to end up doing, because they clear as day see that you have this 4 of Wands here, celebration, happy home, milestone, people want to be a part of that, okay? They want to be a part of your 4 of Wands, they want to be, you know, and then you also have your 2 of Cups here. I'm just picking these cards up, so just look at that. So you got somebody who's weighing their options right now, that is leaving this all behind with the 6 of Swords to come towards this 4 of Wands and 2 of Cups. So, you know, that's pretty sweet at the end of the day. And when that happens, whoever they're leaving is going right to the 5 of Pentacles. So it's really not a difficult option at the end of the day, but I could see why it would be considered a difficult decision. But at the end of the day, when you have a 2 of Cups and a 4 of Wands sitting there waiting for you, it's not really nothing to I don't know. I don't really think there's any question after that. But what do I know? Just a magical gangster. That's all I am. That's all we are here. Gangster magicians, magical gangsters. Alright. Some of these other people, they think they're special or something. Alright, so let's get an overall read here. Let's get an overall read. What's the overall read of the collective? Overall energy here. What are we working with? What are we working with here, God? Please and thank you for everything. Okay, 3 of Wands in reverse. So there's a lack of planning, a lack of foresight. There could be unexpected delays, obstacles to long-term goals. Okay, I wonder why that's going to occur, but maybe it has something to do with this Hierophant, perhaps. Okay, this Hierophant now is institutionally supporting you. So I don't think that people planned far that you would be where you're at right now. They planned for you to be pretty much dead by now is what they were planning for. They threw you off the cliff, okay? They thought that you weren't going to return, and they just stopped playing. They just started partying, okay? That was really what happened here. And at the end of the day, that's not exactly what happened at all. So I guess they had some obstacles here that you coming back is, you know, bringing some obstacles. Okay, 8 of Wands in reverse. Now they're trying to delay the inevitable here. They're frustrated. They're holding off, waiting. There's a panic. Okay, they're trying to slow things down. They think you're moving too fast, they said. They said, you're moving too fast, 7 of Wands. They said, this guy's in complete control and he's moving too fast. We got to slow him down somehow. But at the end of the day, this is always going to get them. This is going to catch up with them. Because they can't get to you. They can't get to your energy. You clear your energy too much. Right or wrong. And if you don't, then maybe you should start doing it then. All right? Because there you go, brother, because you got a bunch of Hierophant in reverse. You got some corrupt hypocrites here. They're trying to, you know, delay things for you. They didn't plan this far, these corrupt hypocrites. Okay? But they see that you 4 of Swords are staying rested and relaxing, so they can't get to you. They need you to be out and about. They need you to be indulgent, okay? Because if they can, then they could get you, all right? They could get in your energy and they could do stuff. But the fact that you're not like that is why you're surviving. I really like this one, actually. I tell you, this doesn't do it justice. I mean, if you feel it's very sturdy one. But yeah, resting and relaxing over here, brother. That's what we're doing, okay? That's what you're doing. That's all you have to do, okay? There's nothing else for us to do. What else are you going to do? Go out there dancing? You're going to go protest? What are you going to do? All right? Because now this corrupt hypocrite is in a hermit and reverse energy, okay? They feel withdrawn, okay? They're isolated, and they probably going to be a resignation here. Seems like somebody's lost their way. They're delaying the inevitable, and there was a lack of planning, okay? Because at the end result is they weren't able to, destroy your lover's energy. They thought that they were going to turn you bitter. No, no, no. You always have this lover's energy, and this is your greatest weapon right here. Your love, okay? It's the strongest thing in the world, most powerful emotion in the world. It's the only thing that really matters in the world, okay? And that's why people are going to see that. They're starting to see it. And that's a good thing, okay? And when that happens, a lot of these, corrupt hypocrites that are isolated and withdrawn are going to end up in this Five of Pentacles, okay? And I don't think a lot of these are going to be able to survive, but this is going to be very difficult to be isolated and alone in the Five of Pentacles, being seen as a corrupt hypocrite. They're Eight of Wands in reverse, trying to hold off, trying to slow this down. I know that they know it's coming. They didn't plan this far, okay? They didn't plan for you to get your Two of Cups. They thought that they stopped that. They thought that they really put a damper on it. They thought they put the kibosh on it, but no, they don't understand energy, okay, and that's why they're, in the Five of Pentacles right now, or headed there at least, and they're trying to slow it down, but there's no slowing that down, okay, because they got caught betraying you, okay, Seven of Swords. What happens when you get caught betraying somebody, okay? You usually get dealt with, because what did you think was going to happen? What do you think you're just going to, shake your hand, thank you, actually, realistically, thank you, because you did make us the best version of ourselves, and you are the main reason why we're at a Four of Wands, okay? Thank you. We do appreciate you, actually. Think about it. Because there's a happy home, there's milestone. Without these people attacking you, you would have never been able to show your true strength. Without them betraying you, you would have never been able to show your true strength. You would have just been any other person who was just stuck in the matrix. These people got you out of there, okay? So, realistically, thank you. They want you to be mad at them. That gives them energy, but it's the fact that you're just like, thank you, okay, bye. That destroys these people, these corrupt hypocrites, because they're being seen as because they're just coming off in a way where it's so ridiculous, okay? They're coming off so Six of Cups in reverse, so conditionally loving, okay? They're like the people that are coming up, these corrupt hypocrites, so now they want to do stuff, like they're going to be the ones who, are going up to the boss, trying to, to buy them on their birthday, like make a big thing about it, go get them the nicest gift, they're coming off fucking, so fake, so forced, okay? And then people are seeing it, and then they're actually, showing their true colors right after that. So it's like, oh, you do all this nice thing, but then when you don't get the reaction you want, then they get mad, okay? Because they're trying to make a Four of Pentacles a grab here. They're trying to, they're trying to walk away with what they got. They're trying to at least break even on this situation, but it's not going to happen. They're unwilling to take accountability. They're trying to slow down this inevitable karma here, and it's not going to work for them. Okay, they're trying to oppose it. Chariot in reverse. They're trying to slow it down. Eight of Wands, it's in reverse. Chariot in reverse. They want to oppose you. Okay, they think that this is what the betrayal was. Them trying to oppose you, going to your counterpart, saying that you are all these things that you aren't, and then recommending somebody that is exactly all those things that you said we were, but now that person, and to say, it's just basically, they just tried to get a replacement because they knew they couldn't control you, okay? But at the end of the day, it's Six of Pentacles. You're receiving an even give and take energy. I mean, even give and take relationship. You're receiving a generous offer, okay? People want to share with you. Okay, we're part of the 8th house crew. That's what we do. We get shared with. People had to share with us. They got to cut us out. We want 20%, we tell them. All right, we go up all the other Earth Angels. 20% will protect you. All right, we're the police department for Earth Angels. Okay, they got to pay. All right, they got to pay the tax. Trust me when I tell you. Who's really going to be paying the tax? Okay, because they haven't been paying their big, this Queen of Swords in reverse character. Okay, they're screaming and yelling. Okay, they're coming off as a corrupt hypocrite. And they're in this hermit and reverse energy, okay? They're coming off isolated and withdrawn, trying to delay the inevitable, and they're opposing you, okay? Very conditionally loving person now is under judgment, okay? That's exactly what they're under. They're not having a good time. They didn't plan this far, okay? But they are very clearly in this Five of Pentacles, okay? And that's going to be them with the crutches. That's them. walking down the street and we're going to throw $2 at him and a loaf of bread and say, all right, see you later, brother. You know, and that's exactly what they wanted to happen to you, okay? And they wouldn't even have given you $2. They wanted to laugh at you. They wanted to bring your counterpart out to laugh at you. That's what they wanted to do. They thought that was going to be a big fucking joke, okay? But at the end of the day, you have this Three of Pentacles here, okay? You have collaboration, teamwork. People want to work with you. They see the value you bring to the table. You know who really sees the value you bring? This King of Swords, of course, okay, because they see everything, and they said they've almost seen enough here, okay? They've seen enough of what's going on with this Queen of Swords in reverse, okay? They said they're about to make an example out of this person, all right? This person may need to be made an example out of, and I think that this is going to happen very soon. Queen of Swords reverse needs to be made an example out of. Yes, in reverse, yes. Okay, because they're having bad karma over there, Wheel of Fortune in reverse. Okay, that's what this Five of Pentacles in reverse, that confirms it. They're seen as a corrupt hypocrite. They're seen for the betrayal. They're seen for everything they've done. Okay, and they're also seeing you receive this Ace of Cups. Okay, because they know your wish come true. They know your counterpart's wish come true. Now they're flipping out. They're yelling at your counterpart. They're saying that they took a vow, that this, blah, 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 blah. Your counterpart's like, go fuck yourself, is really what they're telling them at this end of the day. And they want to bring this over to you, okay? They want to bring you this love, this compassion. They don't want to be around this Queen of Swords. This person trying to bully them into staying. And they're not, nobody, and people are around them that are trying to talk them back into it, saying that you're doing all this. This is like the most ridiculous thing. And people are looking at them like, are you fucking nuts? Okay, they're like, this person, they're like talking about you, but you're a Queen of Cups, okay? You're clearly a Queen of Cups, and the person that are attacking you is Queen of Swords in reverse, and they're still trying to say this is what you are, and that they're trying to pretend that they are this. But at the end of the day, you're just Four of Swords, resting and relaxing over here. Queen of Cups who's resting and relaxing, and then you got a Queen of Swords in reverse character saying that you're crazy. Yelling and screaming, calling you crazy. Make it make sense, please, and thank you, right or wrong. I mean, where are these people coming from, okay? And anybody who listens to these people really are crazy, okay? This is really concerning now, this person, what they're doing. And you know who that's really concerned? The matriarch and the King of Swords in reverse, that's who. They're very concerned, okay? Because they know you're being seen as a Queen of Cups. And what they recommend over you, that they said this was the real one, that you were the fake one, is now being seen. And they have to answer these questions because they're all being seen as a bunch of corrupt hypocrites. Wonder why. Okay, wonder why. Okay, Page of Swords in reverse. They were all deceptive, manipulative. They were all talk, these people. They told this counterpart, King of Cups, what they wanted to hear, okay? They tried to make them like they're the greatest, blah, blah, blah. But at the end of the day, only did all this to keep them away from you, the Queen of Cups, all right? So it's like they did everything possible to destroy you. They never thought you were going to come back. But again, you are a Queen of Cups who's resting and relaxing over here, okay? So just know it's what it is, resting and relaxing. Nothing wrong with resting and relaxing over here, all right? And that's exactly what you're doing. Okay, you know who's to the chagrin of? To this devil, okay? To the chagrin of this devil that you're arrested and relaxing Queen of Cups while this Queen of Swords reverse is going through hell. The devil is in this Queen of Swords reverse energy and having bad karma, okay? They are in this Five of Pentacles. They will not be able to survive this. They will have to go back to hell to never be seen or heard from again. Because remember, you are this Nine of Cups. You are this wish come true, and you already have an Ace of Cups coming. You build your foundation on a Ten of Cups because that's the best soil around, okay? We're all about the foundations here. Okay, brother, that's what we're about. That's what we're doing. Okay, because Page of Cups, because of creative opportunities, the intuitive messages, okay, your curious, happy surprises, your dreaming sensitivity, it's all on its way. Everything is working out for you because whatever Five of Swords, whatever winning at all cost, okay, whatever conflict, whatever competition, disagreements, okay, they're being seen as sneaky bullies who wanted to, you know, or who are abusive, okay? This all comes down to these people winning at all costs, and they're being seen. What they wanted to do is win at all costs, really cost them, and then they lost it, okay? That's exactly what happened. Trying to win at all costs cost them. Really, really cost them. Devil, why don't you concur with that, okay? And now they're Four of Pentacles, trying to hold on to everything. They didn't want to share the wealth with you. They must have found a way that there was some inheritance or there was something that you were supposed to get some kind of money, and these people felt like you don't deserve it, whether it was a spiritual inheritance or a regular inheritance. Something was done, or insurance plan, some bullshit. Somebody did something, okay? But at the end of the day, Three of Cups, you're going to be celebrating with your soul tribe. Okay, that's exactly what's happening here. Exactly. With the Three of Pentacles. Okay, collaborating too. Because that's what you want to do. Okay, and that's why Five of Cups in reverse, this person now, is they're accepting. They're moving on. They want to find peace. They see you as their peace, okay? So they're leaving this devil behind, okay? Because people want to come towards this Two of Cups, your counterpart. They want to come towards this King of Cups wants to come towards this Queen of Cups, okay? They are moving on towards it, and this is what's supposed to happen, okay? Because you have this Two of Cups. So this is what you wished for, okay? You wished for a Two of Cups, and now we're bringing it to you. So there you go. All right, and whatever illusions with the moon, they're being shattered, okay? This devil is clear as day being seen for who they are, because they're going through a wheel of fortune. They cannot solve the puzzle, okay? Because at the end of the day, they are surprised that you are this Nine of Pentacles still. You were always able to do this by yourself, okay? This Queen of Swords reverse is unable to do this by themselves. They need to be taken care of. They tried to make it like you were this hanger-on, or that you needed someone. No. You showed these people exactly who was projecting and who was what. So what's going to come of this for this Queen of Swords reverse? What's going to be the end result for them, okay? What are we going to do with them? Well, they're corrupt hypocrites, okay? They're being seen. All right, Seven of Cups in reverse. That means that whatever options that they were trying to, checking in for, your counterpart now is letting go of whatever regret, whatever fucking options, because they see you're the one, okay? Seven of Cups in reverse, Five of Cups in reverse. That's very positive when it comes towards, for love, when it comes to this Queen of Cups, okay? Because at the end of the day, they know you are the one they want to have this Four of Wands with. You are the one they want to celebrate. You're the one who want to have this milestone with, okay? This is your twin flame union. This is your twin flame reunion, okay? And this is what you're going to get, okay? So there you go. But let's get a, what's it called here? A little confirmation, okay? See what we're working with. You do have somebody here that's in the Five of Cups in reverse, Seven of Cups in reverse, okay? So they don't see you as an option, and they see you as their piece. So that tells me that, you know, eventually they're gonna be popping up on you. All right, so be ready for that. All right, and you know who's going to be popping up on you? This Emperor here, okay? That's who. So perhaps your counterpart's now on this Emperor energy, and they want to, you know, they're leaving, they're your piece. They said you're the piece. They said they see you as this Queen of Pentacles, okay? They see you as the ideal spouse. You're the one they want, okay? This Emperor says. That was the first two cards I picked up there, okay? And that they want to have this Ten of Cups with. You're building your foundation on this Ten of Cups with this Emperor, okay, as a Queen of Pentacles. And yeah, you have the Lover's energy here. These are cards I just randomly picked up. Emperor, Queen of Pentacles, Ten of Cups, Lover's energy. Okay, should I say more? Okay, with multiple Two of Cups and Four of Wands sightings today. Okay, so tell me, you know, things are not working out for you, because they are. I know they are, okay? It's in your energy, so it's working out for you. All right, so it is what it is. You got to keep going. Keep going. You don't give up now. I know you're not. I know you're too strong for that. Not bad earlier today. If you watched my last two videos, I did 5 total of them things where I show the bottom card, and then I shuffled them, and then it comes out. I did that 5 times today in my earlier 2 readings. Twice in the 7 p.m. and 3 times in the 11 p.m. Ain't that something? I think that's the most I ever did in a day. Yes, it is. All right, so let's get an overall energy here, God. Please, a little confirmation, a little clarification as to what this Queen of Cups is dealing with here. If this Queen of Pentacles, if, you know, this Emperor, okay, just know this Queen of Wands, though, which is you, okay, because you are an Empress, which you're always in this energy. You are this Queen of Wands Magician. Everybody knows, okay, because you're a confident, independent woman who is passionate, or man who is passionate and determined and who radiates warmth and vitality. That's exactly what you are. They tried to use this against you. Remember I said you are a Queen of Wands what? Magician, that is, okay? Because you are this Queen of Wands Magician. That is exactly you to a T. If I had to describe you, it would be Queen of Wands Magician, okay? Because the Magician advises you to use your skills, resources, and power to manifest your goals and create your reality. Reminds you to be aware of your potential and to use it wisely. This is all about manifesting, okay? This is where the magic comes from. This is why people don't want people to that know stuff about this. This is how people stay in. We're just taking it over, okay? It's over for these people. They're done, okay? They're being seen as a Nine of Pentacles in reverse, okay? But a false sense of success, this Queen of Swords in reverse. They try to present this person as the ideal spouse. This person's being seen as nothing but a joker, this Queen of Swords in reverse, okay? Two of Pentacles now. They're totally, you know, you're totally adapting to the situation and, you know, multitasking. They didn't see you being able to handle this, okay? But the fact that you are, and they are unable to handle just the littlest of, you know, thing shows exactly who's who in this situation, who's the strong one is here, Okay, believe me when I tell you. Now they're trying their best to avoid this tower. This Nine of Pentacles in reverse person. They're doing everything to avoid this tower. All right, and they see exactly the Seven of Cups in reverse, Five of Cups in reverse, this devil. All right, they're trying to keep it together with illusions here, being deceptive. But they're coming off as corrupt hypocrites who are being seen as people who betrayed and tried to oppose you with this Chariot in reverse, Eight of Wands in reverse, trying to slow things down. Had a lack of planning, trying to block this Four of Wands. They didn't want you to get this this Queen of Wands to get this Queen of Cups to get this, milestone. They said the Four of Wands is a card of celebration, joy, harmony, and relaxation. It represents the happiness and satisfaction that comes from achieving a goal or milestone. And they want to block that, these fuckers, okay? The nerve of these people, right or wrong, all right? Something else, I tell you. See what else we got working with here. What else are we working with? Oop. We got this Knight of Swords here. So Knight of Swords, you're a very action-oriented, very knowledgeable person, very keen and masterful. Okay, you're driven to succeed. The Knight of Swords is a card of action, change, and intellect. He is a fast thinker, risk taker, and a leader who pursues his goals with courage and clarity. That's exactly what you're doing right now, Queen of Wands, okay? Because again, you're not just a Queen of Wands, but you are Queen of Cups, okay? You are always a Queen of Cups. That is your default. You will always return to that. So that clarifies exactly who we're dealing with, and that's you. Now, can you dig that? And the Queen of Swords is a reverse character, that is, okay? And also, now, being seen as this Queen of Pentacles in reverse, okay? This was the person they tried to present as the ideal spouse, made you like you were this, okay? This fucking person who couldn't take care of themselves. But now this Queen of Swords in reverse is being seen just as that, as an overly emotional, bitchy Queen of Pentacles in reverse. Somebody who can't take care of themselves, and they're all over the place. And you know why they're all over the place? Because death is here for them, brother. Death is knocking on their door, and he says, listen, I got a couple questions for you. Okay, we got a couple questions for you, Queen of Pentacles in reverse. All right? We heard you've been, heard you've been trying to steal somebody's destiny. We don't like that kind of stuff around here. We got to talk to you about it. All right? And that's, again, Eight of Wands in reverse. So you can tell they're trying to delay the inevitable. They want to, confuse you or confuse people. They have showing a lack of purpose, totally. Nobody wants to be around this. All right? Page of Swords, because you're finding new ways of communicating. Your thirst for knowledge is out of this world, because the Page of Swords is a card of new ideas, curiosity, and communication that signifies the exploration, learning, and expression of your thoughts and opinions, okay? You finding new ways to communicate is what keeps you going. That's what keeps you alive, okay? Because now everybody could see exactly what you're all about. They thought they shut you up. No. They didn't shut you up. Nobody's shutting you up. Okay, because you know why they're not going to shut you up? Because you are the high priestess, and you could see what's going on. You're 10 steps ahead. That's why these people, they can't stay with you. They can't cut the mustard, brother. They thought they were going to come here and take this from you. No. That's why we have the Seven of Swords. That's why they were seen for the betrayal. That's why people don't walking away from them. They don't want to be around them. They're trying to delay the inevitable. Okay, they're trying to delay this tower from happening. But they're clear as day being seen as the Nine of Pentacles, as a hustler. Okay, they're being seen as a person who's very foolish, fool in reverse, who, did not know that, they just, what it's all like about to be pure and innocent like you do, okay? Not one bit. They didn't know what this Knight of Cups energy is, okay? They don't know how romantic and charming you are, okay? Because you are the one who has the intuitive messages. You're inspired. You're very, very altruistic, it says here, okay? You're a very altruistic individual. All right, so what else are we working with here? What else do we got to say? We got this Queen of Pentacles in reverse. What are we going to get out of this with them? They're trying to delay the inevitable with this Tower reverse, Eight of Wands in reverse, okay, Fool in reverse, being seen as a Nine of Pentacles in reverse while you're a Queen of Cups in basically High Priestess, Queen of Wands, in this action-orientated, driven to succeed energy, okay? And now this Queen of Pentacles in reverse, now they're getting a Four of Cups. They're being rejected. Nobody wants to be around this. They're just putting off the inevitable. It's like they're rejected, but they're like, they won't go. It's like, we have to come with the thing now that pull them off the stage. They don't want to leave, okay? We want them out of this world, okay? Go back. This world's over. The cycle's complete, okay? The world card advises you have reached the end of a cycle and achieved your goals. Celebrate your success and enjoy the fruits of your labor. Okay, that's why we need this fucking Queen of Pentacles in reverse to get out of here. It's time for them to go. They gotta go. We don't want them here no more. Okay, that's why they're an Empress in reverse. Okay, that's why you see this Queen of Swords in reverse, Queen of Pentacles in reverse, because this person is coming off totally fucking crazy here. They're showing no confidence. They're all dependent, stubborn, bored. They're a waste, total waste. Okay, but you're this Page of Cups. Okay, because you are all about the intuitive and messages. You have creative opportunities. You are wish come true. There's happy news when it comes to you. All right, so what's going to happen to this Empress in reverse, okay? This ambitious Empress in reverse. I mean, this ambitious High Priestess who's dealing with this Empress in reverse, okay? What's going to happen is this King of Cups is going to happen, okay? They're going to bring you an Ace of Cups, okay? Because you are their Queen of Cups. This is the one we've been waiting for, okay? Your King of Cups. Like I said, they try to corrupt this person, but now they're in the Seven of Cups in reverse, Five of Cups reverse energy. They see you, Queen of Cups, as the one they want to be with, okay? Because I clearly stated that earlier, and they want to bring this your way. They see what you had to deal with, the Five of Swords is winning at all costs. They do not want anything to do with this. This is why they're Four of Cups rejecting this Empress in reverse, all right? And this person's trying to delay the inevitable with this person coming towards you at the High Priestess with the, you know, the Queen of Cups, this Empress. They're trying to delay this, okay? Because that's going to bring a huge tower. Because it's not going to bring just a tower for them. It's going to bring a tower for the King of Swords in reverse and the Matriarch. As soon as this King of Cups comes towards you, okay? And they are coming. Because I could see it. Because we're a High Priestess, okay? We're telling you that's what's going to happen. All right, Ace of Wands in reverse. And now there's no direction. They're trying again to delay this person from feeling like they're trying to, whatever it is, tell them like it's like a big risk, but this person really doesn't care anymore, okay? Because they're tired of being this Eight of Swords energy, okay? And this person, this King of Swords, getting out of this Eight of Swords, not being stuck, is what really causes a tower for this Queen of Swords in reverse, this Empress in reverse. All right, it's all about this King of Cups coming towards their Queen of Cups, all right? And that says it with the Seven of Cups in reverse and Five of Cups in reverse. You are their peace. Okay, Page of Pentacles, and now there's a missed opportunity. There's a distraction. There's a lot of impatience. So something's going on here. All right, this devil's up to something. All right, he's trying to do something here. He's in this Queen of Swords in reverse energy. He's yelling, he's screaming, but he's pointing at you. But this King of Cups is not paying attention. So what's going to be the end result here for this King of Cups and this High Priestess here? This Queen of Cups, Queen of Wands. What are we going to work with? What's going to happen here? Okay, so it says this corrupt Hierophant is going to be seen. Again, it's going to basically a Hierophant in reverse here. We have that. And will be seen as corrupt hypocrites, this Queen of Swords in reverse. This is what they are. They came off one way, but they're not. They pretended themselves. They represented something they weren't. They completely lied. Okay, now your counterparts, this King of Cups is in the Hangman. They paused, surrendered. They looked at things from a new perspective. They could clearly see what's going on here. And now these people are giving themselves away. And this person is saying, yeah, see you later, Page of Wands, okay? Because they see you're a confident and enthusiastic individual who's ready to take action on their dreams. I believe this is the King of Cups. It's a confident and enthusiastic individual who's ready to take action on their dreams and passions. A young and creative spirit who's ready to explore new possibilities and express their ideas. They want to come together with you and express their ideas because they're tired of being held back by these corrupt hypocrites. All right, because they want to end it by being this Emperor for you. And this is what you're going to get. You're going to get this Two of Cups with this Emperor, and that is a fact because you are a High Priestess, and you can see that this King of Cups loves you to death, okay? And they are here with their Queen of Cups. So, got you guys. I hope that was a little bonus, and I will see you later, and talk to you tomorrow at 7. Bye.